Okay, so welcome back everyone. I am doing a small series on a very special type of pepper, which is not an easy one to get. And that is called the dragon's breath. So what I'm going to do is do a small series on the dragon's breath, and I want to grow it out from the beginning to the end, so I figure I needed to start somewhere. And I kind of want to give you all the parameters in which I'm starting this pepper variety. So we're going to start with these two cubes that I had made earlier from my earlier seed start video. Link is in description. And you'll see how I made up the soil and mixed it and that kind of stuff, and really prepped it for my peppers over winter. Yes, I do start my pepper seeds a lot of times in fall, and I grow them through the winter, so when spring comes, I got plants that are very well established. When springtime comes, boom, they blow up. They come right out. I usually get peppers by mid to late May. So, if not getting peppers throughout the whole winter, but I mean they go into a full bloom during that time, and I get peppers very early. So that's why I like to start them early. Yes, it's a bit of a task to start your seeds early indoors. I am going to take these cubes that I already made the soil for. Now, what I made with this soil, just to recap really quickly here in the last video, I used this particular brand of worm castings, and I used peat moss. I decided to go with using this product along with peat moss for a seed starter, and so far my seed starts are doing great. They're coming up really dark green, nice and healthy. I really can't complain, so everything looks good there. So again, I'll leave that link in the description. You can see how I mixed the soil for it, and I'm also going to be watering it with this product. I'm going to be mixing a dilution of the worm castings tea, and I'm just looking to see what it says here as far as the mixture ratio, but it's going to be, these are just young plants and they're not getting a lot of light, so I really can't dose them very heavy. Once the plants are big and they're green and there's fresh leaves coming out, then you want to feed it really heavy, but you really got to be light with this during the winter. It's not a lot of lighting. They're going to stay small through the winter, but they're going to really establish a really healthy stem and a good root system, and that's all I want between now and, I don't know, March, April, something like that. And so the first thing I want to do is show you the seeds. Okay, now sourcing these seeds was a long-term process. It took me well over 4 years to finally find somebody who actually has the seeds. Now, are they 100% dragon's breath pepper seeds? I do not know that for sure. I cannot guarantee that at this point. But from the resource that I got it from, the information that was conveyed to me about the seeds, they got it directly from the creator of the dragon's breath. So they got the seeds directly from them, and we'll know once the pepper, plant starts to produce pods. You'll know by the pod because it looks kind of like a Carolina Reaper, but really small. It's a very small pepper. Probably no bigger than, say, something like this. And this might even be too big. All right? So probably won't even be bigger than that. I think it's small. They're smaller than that. They're probably more like this, if you can see that. So you can see how small that is. And this would be like a regular habanero. Compare that to a regular habanero. This would be like your dragon's breath. It's a very small pepper, but it is technically the world's hottest pepper. They came in at, on the Scoville testing, came in at somewhere at 2.48 million Scoville. So technically it is the hottest, but it's not official yet. So I'm not quite sure where that stands. They're saying it was already logged into the Guinness Book and all this stuff, and it's not, and it's a big controversy on it. But anyway, I do have the seeds, and so let's plant out a tray of them. I'm only going to do one tray with these seeds, because if they don't sprout, see, I'm not going to use a heat mat. I'm just going to grow these and let them come up on their own. And if they don't come up on their own after about a month or so, then I need to replant them. and then I have to use a heat mat. Up until that time, we want to see if we can get these to sprout without the heat mat. Supposedly these seeds were just from a very fresh batch, so they should sprout right away. Yeah, when you get seeds that are like right out the gate, fresh, you know, like you just dried them out, been drying for like maybe 3 weeks, a month, you plant those, boom, they come right up, no matter what they are, even reapers. So here they are. You can see that. There they are. And here they go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And yes, I did pay a pretty nice $1 for these seeds. I paid a lot for them. They didn't come free. I can assure you of that. But it pays to have connections in this world. I almost was able to get seed for what is known as, at one time it was known as the death pepper. I was actually offered seeds, but the amount of money they wanted for those seeds, I didn't take them because it was just way over, you know, way over what I'd be willing to pay for those seeds. And to be honest with you, I don't know for sure if I'm getting the seeds because it's not a reliable source. It's just somebody saying, hey, I got these peppers, you want to buy them for this much? Not quite willing to do that. And hopefully Pepper X is coming out soon. It should be, the seed should be available soon, so I will be the first one because I will be waiting basically at the front door like you're waiting for tickets. I'll be waiting for those seeds. I've been waiting for them for a little while. I've been waiting. It's finally getting ready to be released, and I'm going to be like one of the first people there making my purchase. Trust me on that. So I've been wanting to do this for a while, so it's finally coming around to that point. So here it is. That is the Dragon's Breath now planted. I'll water this. I guess I could water it in my sink down below. I'll water that and then I'll put it in there. And I will, once they sprout, I'll give you an update. I'll make an update video and then we'll bring you through the winter and how they're doing and stuff like that as we go along. But for now, that is it. I also want to mention too, these products here are on sale on my website. You can pick them up there. And if you enter a code, I'm not sure what the code is offhand. I think it's HRSeeds10. If you enter that code in at checkout at VermisTerra.com, if you go there and you purchase this at checkout and you enter that code, you'll get an additional 10% off. And you will also get a free quart of worm casting tea on them. And they want you to try this, so they were willing to offer this product to you for free before the end of the year, and that would be a courtesy of them to give that to you. So go there and give it a try. I mean, it's, you know, you're not breaking the bank to try the product. You could definitely give it a go and see how you like it. I'm liking the tea in a tremendous amount because it's going to solve a lot of problems for me with my indoor growing with my pepper plants. And like I said, I can't feed my pepper plants with Miracle-Gro during the winter, so this is an ideal product for that. So that's it. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.